Alright, just let us know when you're ready, okay? I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
Alright.
But
Let me see Bullwinkle.
you want to see Bullwinkle? Come here.
Where's Bullwinkle? Get Bullwinkle. Hi, Bullwinkle.
Say
Hi,
hi,
Bullwinkle.
dog.
How can I connect it to my head?
I swear, if he shits while I'm holding him, I'm gonna be so pissed.
What kind of headphones are you using?
Well, I have 2 different type of headphones that I've tried.
You're like cutting in and out.
I say you just use your phone microphone.
I'm just using my phone audio right now.
Yeah, Eric
That's
sounds
what it
better
is to
than
me, but like, oh no. I mean, obviously, I feel like I need to have my camera on.
Hey, of course you do. It's a podcast.
it's a pod.
Right, exactly.
It's a podcast.
Bro, I watched the
Podcast.
other podcast and I saw, I think it was Ryan's One Piece flag.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, bro,
Episode 2,
I need that.
I think that was.
They go crazy. Oh
Why
my
is it down?
gosh.
Why is it down, Ryan?
Because it fell down. I'm too lazy to put it back up.
What is that from?
One Piece.
So then-
We can.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought like that was like a style of poster, like One Piece poster.
No, it's an anime.
Alright.
I don't watch anime.
Anime.
We can start.
Oh, Johnny, you
good?
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright,
All right.
Ryan, hook us up with the intro, Ryan.
What do we usually say for intros again?
Do you just want me to do it this time then?
No,
just
just have
tell
Ryan
me-
do it. No,
Just
we'll keep it
tell me.
going.
Just give me an example, and I'll go off of that.
I
Nah,
used
you
to say,
can figure it out.
well,
I'm not cutting
Okay,
this
I'll-
out, Brian. So you
All
better
right,
not
I'll
mess
figure
up.
it out. I'll figure it out. All right, I'll figure it out.
just make it up on the spot like you did the other day for Miss Dawn's thing.
Okay. Welcome everyone to the Uproar podcast. Today we got a pretty good episode. I think it's episode 6 now, right?
Yes, that is
Right,
it,
Eric
right?
Clinton?
Oh.
Yeah. But today, we have a special guest star. I don't know if this is
Me.
where he is for Parker, but
Why did it?
Oh. Special.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there, welcome back.
okay. Well, if he wants to introduce himself.
Alright. My name is Johnnie Shedrick Jr. And I'm a basketball player in Catholic high school. I'm a junior, so yeah.
Okay, time out. First off, we don't use school names, we don't use city names, and we don't use
I
full
want
names.
it though.
Yep.
Hold on, I'll
I mean, you could use your what? You can use your name, but
I
like,
wouldn't have my Discord name if I didn't want it to be like that.
Nah, but you can use your own
your
first name,
Discord
but we don't,
name is
like, we
not
don't
being
say-
displayed.
We don't use teachers' full names.
Yeah, we don't use teachers' full names. We can use our own full names. Like if I would say my own name, I'm giving it's my consent. So I'm pretty sure I've done that before.
I'm giving you guys my consent. Go ahead.
Okay, but the location I will bleep out because I don't. Nah, I
Yo,
don't-
I'm wearing this
Why are you
shirt.
doing it?
Yo, can you guys see me?
I guess that
No.
defeats the purpose. Yeah.
No, I don't see you, Ryan.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're so loaded for me too.
I would get another one, but
Johnny, can you see Ryan?
nah, he's like loading.
Parker, I think we should just restart.
Restart it all. That was bad.
Fuck. All right. Well.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out and come back in. I'm having freeze issues.
And welcome back, Ryan.
What happened to? Oh, he's back. Okay.
Bullwinkle's,
Every
Bullwinkle's,
episode, by the way.
Bullwinkle's leaving my lap, so no more Bullwinkle unless I have to call him again.
Shit, I have no Johnny now.
No. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you're frozen.
Well, no, I don't have him frozen. He's just loading in. Let me try leaving.
I know. Alright, hold on. I have to get rid of this stuff. All of this stuff. This could slow the whole thing down. Alright, hold on. Let me. Boop.
All right,
All right.
everyone's
Oh,
good
hey.
For me at least.
Now Eric's.
All right.
All right, now everyone is good for me.
Okay.
No, you're in there.
Should we just redo the intro then? Should we just redo this?
Nope, it's staying
Oh,
in.
why?
I'm not editing it
Oh,
out.
Bro, Ryan did it wrong anyways.
All right,
Did I
fine.
do it wrong?
Yeah,
You guys told
No,
you guys
just
told
Parker.
me,
You're
you guys
right,
told
bro.
me to
Just
just
keep
go
it, just
off
keep it,
without
just keep it.
any example.
Boys,
I was
boys,
trying, and then you
boys,
just went.
boys,
okay?
boys. Come on. We have a guest here. Let's not argue in front of the lad.
All right, let's just restart it, okay?
No,
front
we
of the
don't need to
lad.
restart
See,
it.
this is what I'm talking.
We do need to restart. He didn't
Oh
list
my
off
gosh,
the
then
rest of us.
restart
We
it.
have to
Go,
do the intro.
quickly.
We do it every time.
Quickly, Johnny, you're muted. Just so you know.
Jonathan, you're muted.
He's talking to someone. Ryan, do the intro.
Is he getting beat? Okay.
Okay. I'll read.
I might
do
be.
the intro.
Are we redoing it?
Mm-mm.
Restart.
Okay, so
Hurry up, Brian.
just figure it out for himself.
I'm waiting
Well,
for everyone. Okay.
All right, everyone be quiet. Ready?
Go.
All right. Welcome everyone to the Uproar podcast. Today we got a pretty good episode for you. To my left, we got MC Glaze
Eric,
or
so-
Parker. Up there is Eric J.L. From Eric the Red. And then above me is our guest star, Johnnie
Yes, sir.
Shedrick.
The funniest thing is that for me, when you pointed off to the distance, or when you pointed to me, you were just pointing off into the distance.
Yeah,
And then-
I knew it would do that.
Yeah.
All right, Parker, you point at everybody and say their names since you have the right angle.
Eric the Red. Our guest, Johnnie Shedrick Jr. And over there is some guy from Trinity Tube. Named Ryan
You say
Gregory.
that every time. You say that every time like you don't know my name.
All right, there's Ryan from Trinity Tube.
All right,
How about that?
Johnny is muted.
What?
Are you gonna stay muted or are we gonna talk? Okay. All right.
He's talking to someone.
So, how has our day been, boys? I think Johnny's talking to someone at this point in time.
Johnny said pretty
I'm
good.
good.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. I was
All right,
just
so,
kind of relaxing, honestly. I watched
I-
Dark Knight, finally. And, yeah.
Finally.
Hmm?
He's been trying to rewatch all the Batman movies for like the last week. So
No,
Oh.
I started it and then I didn't because I had such a bunch of random bullshit going on.
I watched all of them in a day.
Well, I only just now started to rewatch. I started watching the second one a few days ago, and then I haven't gotten to it since. And today I finally finished the second one.
Mm.
And then
Yeah, honestly,
Oh,
I
really well.
think the Dark Knight series might be the greatest superhero movie series of all time, in my opinion.
Mhm.
My opinion. All right, so Johnny, you follow football, right?
Iffy.
Okay. Well, I'm wearing a Browns hat for a reason. Obviously, we're all Cleveland native, and we just acquired Deshaun Watson, which is making
I
the
thought
Browns.
you just said no locations.
I was
Well,
gonna
we're-
say the same thing.
No. We don't say our specific location. Cleveland.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna find us. I said we're Cleveland native. We're not actually in Cleveland. We're Cleveland.
All right.
It doesn't take fucking. Look, they can go to our fucking Instagram accounts and just find our location in 5 seconds if anyone really cares. All right.
I guess.
Anyways, we're Cleveland based. We're Northeast Ohio. Browns just acquired Deshaun Watson, making us Super Bowl contenders, and the Cavs are good. So we're finally in a city where both our football and basketball team are actually going to be really good teams. And what do you guys think about that? Is that like
Didn't the
obviously
Cavs
me?
drop
Josh,
off?
What?
Didn't the Cavs drop off for a bit?
We're back, baby.
We're back?
We're back.
Because I haven't
We
been
got
following up on
All-Star
that at all.
of the year. We got the Rookie of the Year. We're back. Cavaliers basketball is back. Oh yeah,
No, we're not.
we are back, bro. Dude. When we
We're
have
not.
most of our All Stars, we are like the second or third seed consistently. We are a solid team right now.
Mhm.
So we're finally gonna
Yeah.
be one of those sports cities where we have two good teams.
The only thing I know, like the only way I get my basketball information is from random posts that Eric sends me at like than at night. That's it. Like, I don't know why you're asking all of us, like, what we think about this.
I don't fault like
Ryan.
I get him too.
Oh, Ryan, you don't even know the half of it. You don't know how much shit I send Johnny, bro. I send Johnny so much sports stuff. I think I just do it now to annoy him a little bit because I can tell when it's annoying him and when it's not annoying him.
It doesn't.
Why am I glad that you don't send me anything?
Yeah, you might get sent something now.
You've sent me a few
saying that.
things, honestly.
Every once in a while. All right, so Johnny, man, obviously you're an aspiring athlete. You're trying to make it to the National Basketball Association. So
Just say NBA.
shut up. So who are like your influences into this? It doesn't have to be a basketball player, but like who's your greatest influence onto your career?
Influence onto my basketball career.
Hey, Johnny, you wore the worst possible shirt for this podcast.
I told him. I said, bro, I said it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I might as well just not even bother bleeping out the location.
Well, it's whatever. We already cut it. We're already gonna cut that first part out, anyways.
Wait,
All right.
I'm the one who does all the editing.
Yeah, so
You didn't give us
Probably-
access to the channel.
Well, onto my basketball career, probably two people. It's probably Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is a huge one, and then
Rest in
Andre.
peace.
Right.
Where
And
did
then
you
Andre
go,
Wolf.
Ryan? Or fucking Eric?
I was looking for a basketball hat. I don't like this hat that much. I was just wearing it because of Cleveland.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So Kobe Bryant and Andre Wolford.
Who's Andre Wolford?
So he's like, he's like my mentor. He's like, he's coming back over from Ireland, but he's averaged in the pro league right now 40 points a game. I think it's like 50% from 3-point line and at least like 12, 13 rebounds a game. So he works with me and gives me, tips and stuff, like not just about basketball, but like the game within the game and all of that. So he's a big inspiration to me too, onto my, influence onto my basketball. So him and Kobe Bryant,
All right.
main two. Yeah.
Hey,
Look him up.
how is Johnny's audio for you guys?
It's fluctuating in volume a bit.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I needed the headphones. Oh my God. It's horrible when it's just a normal.
It only
Like-
just started for me, so I wouldn't.
I don't know what it could be.
Well, Uproar podcast viewers, you're witnessing a special episode for these four individuals have a little bit of history together, as you can see from this nice
Dude.
little middle school
That
photo.
picture, bro.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Oh yeah.
One of
So,
the most iconic photos of our friend group.
Here's
No
Ryan.
one can see it.
Here's Johnny. Here's Mr. Johnny.
I can't
I was-
see me.
Let me turn my TV off. So we got Ryan right here, Johnny
Yeah.
right here, and then here's some other guys, and then me, and you can faintly see Parker in the back.
Yeah, I'm wearing a mask like an idiot because it's a fucking
Notice how I'm using my
Halloween
middle
party.
Yeah, I don't know why you wore a mask.
I don't know either. I could have just taken off the mask and had a normal fucking.
Because that's like his whole second. That's like his whole alter ego, apparently.
Yeah. We can see them all in the back, all your
Well, this
masks.
is just collections. These aren't fucking. No, they're getting dust. Are you kidding me?
He collects masks like I collect CDs. By the way,
Yeah.
the stack just grows episode. All right, this is the amount of CDs are on top of this time.
Why do you just put them all in front of your TV?
Because I don't
display, dude. Come on.
It's like
It's not a
worst
display.
place
That's
to
just,
put them.
that's just how I'm holding it up. There we go. Oh yeah. All right. Anybody come with topics?
Dude, I literally asked you before we started if we had any topics, and you said no. We're just gonna ask Johnny everything. Podcast.
Johnny, do you mind carrying our podcast for us?
All right. So look, obviously, Johnny, me, Parker, and Ryan we've experimented with YouTube channels over the past, and you yourself also did some experimenting with YouTube and Twitch and all that. So
You have a YouTube?
he did. He had he was the one and only Maze work and even appeared in some Eric the Red videos.
I did not know he had a YouTube channel.
He's an all about something.
I had 2, but we don't need to speak about that. That's done.
Yep.
That is done.
Well, so another theme that is a common occurrence on this podcast is we all talk about our experience with YouTube and why we all kind of stopped. And those guys, yeah, Parker and Ryan, they're still going strong with theirs, but I'm kind of slowing down. But we're all losing our gas, and you've been out of it for years now. So what made you drop out of the whole YouTube thing and daily streaming and all that?
Probably I wasn't serious about it, and I was more serious about basketball and wanted to focus. So dropped it. I like watching it though a lot, and watching streams and stuff, and listening to podcasts and stuff. But I couldn't. I can do it, but I don't want to right now.
Yeah,
just close with what you want to do.
What would you say is your favorite podcast, though?
Oh, come on.
My favorite podcast?
This one, right?
The Uproar podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Shameless plugs.
What are you talking about?
Sure,
what are you talking about? It's not like I was gonna kill him if
Come
we
on,
didn't
we're
say that.
guilt tripping him into saying that.
Already
the
better
Uproar
than the
podcast,
Johnnie
right?
experience.
I got a second one. It's number 1, and number 2 is what's it called? This Is Not a Cult.
Who's in
Look
that?
it up. You know it?
I think I've heard of it, maybe.
Yeah, his first favorite is Uproar podcast, and his second but actual first favorite is This Is Not a Cult.
So,
Yeah.
all right, someone say something fast.
Ah!
I thought you were gonna say something,
I was, but I couldn't think of anything. I thought I had something.
bro. This was
What's
your
the
idea.
weirdest experience you've had? Like the most recent,
question?
like out of all the weird experiences.
Is that a question for all of us?
Yes, we're all gonna list it.
All right, Eric, you go first.
What's the weirdest experience I've ever had?
Well, not the weirdest, but like just a list of weird experience, you know?
You know, I actually FaceTimed Ryan to tell him something that I thought of. Because, I woke up this morning, I was just chilling on my bed, and I thought of something that I did when I was like 7. And when I was 7, we had a guy, like, I think he was repairing our furnace or something. And, or maybe he was like, I don't know. We'll just say he was like an electrician or something like that. Anyways, for some reason, my 7-year-old self thought it was a good idea to explain to him the entire plot of Star Wars Episode 3. I don't know why. And I called Ryan and I felt the need to tell him that, but he never picked up.
Probably because I was asleep.
11:30, you were asleep?
Yes.
Don't you go to bed at
PM?
like 5, bro? It's 9 o'clock right now.
You sleep?
Yes.
Oh. Johnny, you got any weird experiences?
Actually, no.
No?
Haven't had
Oh.
anything.
No, nothing
Never?
weird's ever happened to him before, ever.
Not even a deer starting a fist fight with a bear in the front of you? Not
What?
even
I
that?
don't know how you just thought of that.
Well, why was that the first thing you thought of?
Great
What?
improv.
Nope. Nothing crazy. Nothing
Nope.
crazy. Besides Eric, sometimes.
Yeah,
Explain.
sometimes I get a little crazy. Yeah, go ahead. Go into
Go ahead,
depth about
go
the
into
experience.
depth.
I don't know. I was just messing with him. He
Hey, man,
says those
some of
basketball things and all of that.
Your science classes got a little crazy. Oh, you know what did happen once? I remember during our DC field trip, I almost got kicked out because I was trying to start a fight with him.
What the fuck?
I was fucking going crazy in our hotel room, and I was trying to fight everybody.
No, he sat in the chair with just his underwear on and started
What
staring
the
at people.
Fuck, Eric.
Remember the Mohican trip, Eric?
I do remember that.
Yeah, I almost got kicked out because I called a teacher by his first name.
Oh my
the principal
gosh.
was it wasn't even the principal. It was this random teacher who wasn't even like a part of our group, who just walked up to me and started screaming at me while I was just chilling, playing with my friends.
Why did you call him by his first name?
I don't know. It was me and Logan, really. Like Logan more than me. But we just called him by his first name, and he just looked at us and walked away, and we almost got kicked out from that.
I remember our dorm teacher, our
We called
dorm guy.
Mrs. Dawn, dude, he was so weird.
I remember the dorm guy. That guy was like really quiet, but I remember at the start, he was like explaining to us how to use the urinal for some reason. Like we're fucking 4, even though we were 10. And I remember Logan saying, he specifically said,
10.
we were like 10 years old when we went to Mohican.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, the dude was explaining to us that if you're a little small down there, you have to move a little closer to the urinal. And I remember Logan was just dying about that.
This is perfect
remember
build-up.
that.
This is perfect build-up for something for my
I don't remember
quote-unquote experience.
I remember that they would always just make us like work there. Like they didn't have actual like employees.
They didn't even have people that worked there. They just they made us do it.
Yeah, they just made
I
us.
remember they were
clean
trying to
and-
explain to me, everybody has to get a fucking job. I paid to get here. I paid to come here.
to work.
Yeah, it's like, why do I
I
have to
pay-
fund their salary?
I paid to go to work. Like,
Yeah, and they had to have school classes there too.
I don't remember that.
I remember school classes because there was like shells or something that I was collecting. I collected like 40, and everyone else had like 6.
Remember the geolocating thing? And I remember the old guy that was in our dorm room. He
Yeah,
would always,
that
like,
guy-
he would always like tell stories and shit in the middle of the night or sing or something like that, and he was always really weird.
Yeah, he would be pissed off if you were up at like 7, at like
Yeah.
at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah, and you weren't allowed to have your phone or anything that made light.
That reminds me, you weren't allowed to bring food to that.
Yeah.
And you know what? I had a Slim Jim on me that whole time.
What the fuck?
My older brother,
Contraband.
my older brother took me to school that day to go to Mohican because my older brother used to live in Pennsylvania. So him coming over was a big deal. So he took me to school that day, and he stopped at the gas station and he bought me a Slim Jim, and I didn't eat it until I held on to that fucker until the end of the Mohican trip. And also, you know what? I threw my sunglasses into the woods and I never found them. So
Wow,
there's
wow,
some
you-
sunglasses around there if any of y'all want to go get some free sunglasses.
I also remember that like we weren't even in a bad class. Like we weren't even a bad group. Like we didn't get in that much. Oh, you know what? Actually, we were bad because Jacob punched someone in the face.
What the fuck?
Jacob
punched
Coulter?
punched. Yes, he punched. Oh, now you gotta blur that out. But he punched Jacob.
Nah,
Jacob
bullet
A
or
in the
knife.
face for no reason.
Nah, I just keep Jacob in. I don't think he gives a fuck. Who'd he punch?
Bullet or knife?
He punched Jacob Everett in the face for no reason.
Oh man, Jacob Everett, what a character. We're not going into detail about that. We don't want to ruin someone's fucking life.
Should also probably blur out his name.
Oh, did Ryan? Did you happen to get a call from Jacob Coulthard the other day
No,
about my cousin?
no.
No, okay. Just we were gonna talk about it then.
What happened?
I had a.
Nothing. I'll talk to you after the podcast about that. All right.
I had a weird
Okay.
experience the other day.
All right. Let's go.
So
Party
speaking
experience.
of fucking dicks, like Eric presented at first, where it was like, "Oh, if you're a little small down there." So I'm in a specific program which I will not name, where the lesson of that day was to learn.
AROTC.
Shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
You're not the only fucking. We're not the only
Now
school
I-
that has AROTC.
Now I
in it.
can't do it. I can't name it though, because like they're gonna know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
Whatever. Fucking. So, the colonel was teaching us how to tie a knot, right? Like not tie a regular knot, but like how to make a seat with the knot so we could like rappel and shit, and just climb across fucking rope as a bridge. And the entire time you have to tie it a certain way around your legs, where it just really presents your bulge. And he has to show us. And my gosh, that was the weirdest thing ever. Cause we had to look right like where his fucking dick was. And my gosh, he was fucking packing an ungodly amount. For no reason.
Bro.
For no
right,
reason.
Let's move on.
That's my weird
Yeah.
This
experience.
has gotta be
Hey.
hard.
Hey. Hey,
All right. Anyways,
hang on.
all right. That reminded me of a story from my college days. If y'all remember the 2 months I was at college,
Yeah.
I used to ride my bike for about 4 hours a day, just going around my neighborhood, just riding. And one night, I ran over a skunk,
Oh gosh.
and I got
With a
sprayed by
bike?
that motherfucker. And you know what? I didn't have tomato soup or anything, and my parents still made me go to school the day after getting sprayed by a skunk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so I went to college that day, and everyone was complaining about a skunk smell. The whole school was complaining about a skunk
Oh
smell.
my gosh, dude.
And I was like sitting here sniffing like, ugh, that smells gross, even though I was the one. Someone said that a skunk must have sprayed into the ventilation. That's why it's causing it. I said, and I
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
about
yeah,
right.
Sure, that's definitely why.
Ooh.
Bro.
And on my way back to, because we take a bus from our high school to the college. On my way back from the college to the high school on the bus, I was sitting next to Paul G. Y'all know Paul G?
Mm.
You guys all remember Paul G?
I think so.
Yeah. Anyways, I was sitting next to him, and I told him that I was the person that got sprayed by a skunk.
That reminds me, there was this one fucking jacket that you used to wear, which for some reason it always made you smell like fucking dog food.
I used to wear.
Yes,
Was it a leather jacket?
it was brown.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think I remember. I think I.
I remember.
Is that it?
I remember it smelling like that. I just remember the
Dude,
jacket.
he specifically
Yeah,
smelled like
yeah.
dog
I
food.
just remember the jacket.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know if I was that
Yeah,
close.
that's
to
it.
him.
I think that's it.
This
Yeah,
one?
yeah, that's it.
This jacket smells like dog food?
It smelled like dog food for some reason.
My leather jacket, actually, the leather jacket that's in here, apparently that one just used to smell like weed, which doesn't make sense. I've never smoked weed. But yeah, I
don't-
I've never
remember that
recalled
one either.
smelling weed when I was around you. That might have been a you thing.
I remember specifically on this day, someone told me that I smelled like weed. I know who it was.
Don't name him, please.
Actually, it was I'm not gonna name him, but it was an ex of me that me and Ryan share. Actually,
Oh,
yeah, they just told me that I smelled like weed. So yeah,
oh, do you guys know who? This is a weird experience of mine too. But do you guys know who Lawnmower Eddie is?
I do.
Oh,
I've never met
he
him,
the-
but I've heard of him.
is he the guy who rides the lawnmower to school?
No.
Y'all remember that guy?
Yeah, there was a
was so
motherfucker.
cool.
There was a guy who just straight up drives to school every day on a fucking lawnmower. I want to be that guy. Are you kidding me? That's
Dude, I know
sick.
where that guy lived
Why?
because I was doing weeds for my grandma, right? And I saw him drive by, and I recorded it and I sent it to the group chat because that was the exact same day that I heard about this lawnmower guy. Jacob K told me about him.
Oh,
And the
gosh.
guy drove right by, and I'm like, "Oh
You
my
already said his
god,
name.
y'all would not believe this."
Dude, I'm in a podcast.
Yeah, but are you alright, Parker?
dude.
Wait, my mic is muted.
What's that?
Dude, your voice
What the fuck is
on-
that?
My friend.
Side.
Why is everyone invading my podcast?
Yeah.
Okay,
Excuse me, we're trying to do a podcast here.
What?
goodbye. Holy
Okay.
shit. You locked my
Yeah,
door.
but no. Lawnmower Eddie is someone completely different. Lawnmower Eddie is a homeless man who would live in our used to live in our city, the one that we live in. I
Get
I
on
didn't really
with
give away
it.
too much. Hey, but he would walk around neighborhoods with a lawnmower and would mow people's lawns for them, and then he would walk up to their door and ask them to pay him after
Even though they
mowing
didn't
their
ask for
lawn.
his service.
No, he would just mow random people's lawns and then ask for payment. But
What happens if he gets denied?
you don't want to know.
Then that's when
I
you meet
wanna know.
Machete Eddie.
Yeah. Oh, but
Imagine he
me
just
and,
glues every single grass strand to the ground again.
Firearm Eddie.
Firearm Eddie. Oh, but me and Logan were hanging out when me and him still hung out. We were just chilling on his uncle's porch, and he just walked by, stared at us for like a few seconds. We looked at him for like half a second, and looked away and continued our conversation. And he started yelling at us, like threatening to stab us for no fucking
What?
reason. He was just walking around with a lawnmower, threatening to stab us.
With
Holy
what?
shit.
I don't know. All he had was a lawnmower.
Maybe he did have a machete.
Maybe he was gonna try to stab you with a strain of grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like Finn from Adventure Time with that grass sword.
Yeah, the grass tamed or whatever.
Yeah. But I think he might have died because I haven't seen him at all or heard of him.
I remember one time, I don't think Ryan, you weren't there. Me, Logan, Nathan, and Colin, and Logan's cousin. We were all walking around the city, and we met this one guy, and Colin and Logan's cousin left, so it was just me, Logan, and Nathan. And this guy, we met this guy at the fountain in at Town Square, right downtown, and he explained to us what pre-ejaculation was. And he talked to us about life and all that. He was a cool guy. I kind of missed him. I actually saw him a few months after that, but I haven't seen him since. I kind of miss that guy.
Was he shirtless with a lawnmower?
No, I think I would have. I think I would have made the distinction of him and Lawnmower Eddie. I've never met Lawnmower Eddie, but I will tell you one Logan story. Me and Logan once did a social experiment with him, me, and my brother. And him and my brother were beating the shit out of me on the fucking corner, and they tried to see if people would stop. and I think one person drove by and made an incredibly racial comment.
What did they?
Some very old white folks said if his skin color were different, you'd be getting shot right now.
What the fuck?
It's a terrible thing to say.
My gosh.
But anyways, that's just one thing I remember.
That made me.
Do you have any good Logan stories that we can actually say on camera?
No, but that reminded me of a different thing that happened.
I don't know if I said this on the podcast before.
The holiday spectacular. Remember the holiday spectacular?
No.
Oh, the other day?
Does
Like
Ryan-
a few months ago?
No, the rehearsal for it when we were in the lunchroom.
Yeah, tell me about that. I was gonna bring that up.
So, so we were sitting around. We were eating some pizza, right? Because we had just got done rehearsing for a big concert that eventually got canceled because someone had COVID. And everything.
Postponed.
Well, technically it got canceled, but then it got like started back up again. And we were just sitting there, like 8 people, right? And then we were playing the penis game, or like we were gonna start playing the penis game, and apparently I talked to the girl who said, "Oh, I would have won, if we played it, right?" And apparently she thought that we were going to be comparing dick sizes, and I'm like, "What the fuck, no!" But so the game, we have, for those of you who are too innocent to know this game, you try to say penis louder, and like whoever chickens out, the loudness of the word just grows. And if you have to, in order to win, you got to say it the loudest. So she was like, "Oh, I'd win." And if I told her, I was like, "All right, do it." And she didn't do it. So I'm like, "All right, fine, I'll do it." And I just stood up and I screamed at the top of my fucking lungs, "Penis." I have never screamed as loud as I have then.
This is in a full lunchroom.
Full
school lunchroom.
Yeah.
Full 200 people, probably.
Yeah. So, there's that many people, right? And I stand at the top of my fucking lungs, scream penis. And it starts to go quiet, and then everyone starts clapping. And then after like 30 seconds, people start turning on their phones' flashlights and waving them. It was the funniest
That's
shit
all I have.
ever.
That's all I have. One girl across the lunchroom heard it, stared at you, and then started clapping. So I looked at you and I started clapping too. And our whole table started clapping, and the rest of the lunchroom just started clapping.
No.
It was.
You
That's
guys
exactly
didn't
how
start
it went, bro. Huh?
You guys didn't start clapping.
I clapped.
Not until after.
No, I was clapping. I was the second person to clap for sure. I saw that girl clapping, and I started clapping too, because I was like, "Oh, we're gonna start something here."
Oh, we had the fucking like whole lunchroom's attention right there.
The whole lunchroom was
and
sitting
then
there
fucking
clapping.
we were all talking
just-
about doing speeches
Yeah.
and shit. We were joking about that shit, but it was the funniest shit I've ever done in high school.
Oh, for sure. That's
Fucking
probably gonna be one of my top high school
moment. Peak moment right there. One of my best memories.
What's your guys' favorite moment in high school?
That obviously.
Like favorite thing that's happened so far, besides Parker, who just named it.
There was a funny thing
I don't know.
that happened. That actually kind of fucking explains a lot. It's very stereotyped, but I guess in a sense it's kind of true. Because after
Johnny, what's your favorite high school moment so far? Because you're a junior, you've had 3 years under your belt. What's been your favorite moments?
Playing old high school.
What?
Yeah. I said playing against my old high school.
Oh, the other day at the game, like a month ago or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was gonna be my thing. Me and Ryan, we went to one of our games, and that was fun. Afterwards, we got like a red ball, and we started throwing it back and forth in the street and stuff. We played some catch. It was really fun. That was probably my top. Another one was only Johnny was here for this probably, unless he was absent that day. But me, Mason was there, Jacob K, and Nathan, and whoever else was sitting in our lunch table. We had all the sped kids at our table talking to us, and it was hilarious. We weren't making fun of them, obviously. We were being nice and stuff, but it was just absolutely hilarious because After a while, they started threatening us.
What the
one
fuck?
one of them, one of them started calling Mason a pussycat. Yeah, and it was just hilarious.
Dude,
And
woman, I wish I could have seen.
yeah, you should. Man, it was. It's
When
you had
was
to
this?
be there to see. It was great. This was freshman year.
Freshman year. Explains a
Yeah.
lot. I sat with the same group in freshman year.
What did you guys think of last year as sophomores when we all had to be in split up
I
classes?
fucking sucked, dude. I
I
despised
was
my class.
online. Hated
online?
online. I hated it. I didn't
I
get shit
despised
done.
the way that it fluctuated from online to in person.
Me and
for-
Johnny played picks every day.
for like half of the year, I didn't know that. So for half the year, right, we had to do 2 days in fucking
Where did it?
Welcome back,
What?
Eric.
Yeah, my shit was lagging and my audio was very slow.
Right, turn your camera on. There you are. All right, so fucking.
Oh my god, I can't
I hate
fucking
it
see him.
it's fine. Only I have to see him, right? Don't worry about it. But for up until like half of the semester or half of the year, I didn't know,
Gone again.
like, you know how we had 2 days in person and then 2 days virtual?
I didn't do it in person, so no.
For me, I didn't know
Keep going, just keep going.
For me, I didn't know that we had 2 days virtual. So I just showed up for 2 days, and then that was the end of the school week for me. And then I kept
Oh my
getting
God.
marked for the entire, because no one told me. And then me and my mom looked at my fucking absences, and I keep getting notifications on my phone saying I'm absent on Thursdays and
Hey,
Fridays.
hang on. I gotta. Eric said his
He's
audio is
invisible.
terrible and that we should reset the call.
Yeah, all right.
All right, everyone. We back?
Back.
Hello? We back?
Johnny? Here?
No.
Not yet.
I gotta
God,
fix that.
Ryan, you're reloading.
I don't know why it always does this.
How long have we been recording? I think
50
we're at like the
minutes.
50-minute mark.
Yep, we are.
Oh, that's a good guess.
I feel like this was a decent episode.
We're not over.
But we're not done yet.
Yo.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so like I was saying, we had
Mm.
Monday, Tuesday virtual, and then Wednesday was a free day, and then Thursday, Friday, or fucking Monday, Tuesday was in person, and then Thursday, Friday was virtual. No one told me that we had virtual classrooms. So for like the half the school year, I wasn't showing up to virtual. And I kept getting marked absent, and I had no idea why. And then they finally told me. So I had two-day school weeks for like fucking half the school year. And I'm just like, what? They didn't bother to tell me
Okay.
when I found out.
Are you saying this like when we had 2 days virtual and 2 days in school?
Yes. I didn't know
But
we had
you
to go into virtual classes.
I didn't have virtual classes. Like 2 days of virtual classes. I had 2 days of regular school and then we had assignments throughout the week.
No, we had virtual classes.
I don't remember that.
Oh.
I don't remember much of last year though. I just remember me and Johnny used to play Splix all class. Oh yeah.
And you used to text me to fucking get me to join. And we
Yeah,
played, yeah.
Me too.
Ryan's just like,
Yeah, I
"Yeah, dude."
different class with Ryan a few times.
When we actually switched to in person though, I would just fucking could not handle just sitting in there in one chair for 5 hours, dude. Like, I do a lot of road trips and shit, but that was just a whole nother level. I had not gotten more sleep. All right, just based on that 1 year alone, I got more sleep at school than I did at home.
I probably did too.
I couldn't handle it.
Halfway through the year, I would just like learn when my my classes would end, and I would just get on like the game or sleep, and then just like set my alarm, because like I wasn't learning anything that way.
Yeah,
I didn't learn shit. I didn't learn shit online.
My history teacher didn't teach us the things we need to do, or the things we needed to learn about, and then he assigned stuff for the things that we were supposed to be learning about, but all he taught about and talked about was racism and shit like that. Like, I get it, it was bad then, it's bad now, but like he teaches racism while we were supposed to be like learning about the Korean War. And then he assigns us for shit for that. And because of this, the entire class had to take summer school.
Wow.
And
yeah, I had to take summer school too.
It was fucking at your own pace. It was all online too. So I was out in 2 days because I already fucking knew everything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have any classes with like your friends?
No.
I had Noah, but I didn't talk to Noah once at all that whole year. And you know, when we did go back to regular classes, I had orchestra with Nathan and Logan, and I lost all my social ability.
Same.
I couldn't speak to anybody. I could not be funny. Everything was just so awkward.
That entire fucking year, I was so introverted.
Dude,
and
honestly,
I was in orchestra too at one point, and fucking like not saying I'm not in orchestra now, but like there was one day in specific that we just finished a class because orchestra is the last class that we have but fucking so after class ends, we're getting ready to leave, and the teacher asks me, he's behind me, he's like, so how's your day been going? And I thought there was more people in the class, so I didn't think he was talking to me. But he was, and then he just responds to himself. He's like, so not good, I'm guessing, right? And then I'm just turned around and I'm like, oh, you're talking to me? That was such an awkward moment, but I
that was the orchestra?
Yeah, but I appreciated him.
DS?
Huh?
DS?
Yes.
Okay.
But like that moment is just like I appreciate him for trying to talk to me, but like, man, I was just going through shit that year.
Me and you both had our hair long at that point too.
Yeah, my hair. I was the quiet. I was the stereotyped quiet kid that year.
Oh, for sure. So was I. I'm still kind of the quiet kid in all the classes that aren't, with you guys.
Yeah, my first period, second period. Third period, I'm not so introverted because like I can either be very introverted or very extroverted depending on my situation. And up until like third period, I'm extroverted because like fucking I've got some friends in that class. And then after that I got classes with you, Eric. But I'm like, we don't talk that much because it's pretty much just me and you. I mean, I'm friends with Ad and I too.
So quiet. It's pretty much just me and Parker. We're the only people that actually talk, and even it's so awkward to talk now. We barely even talk.
Yeah, I remember we used to mess with the subs when we were like in the middle of the class, like when me and you sat in the middle of the class. And there was to one point because my assigned seat was at the front, but Eric's was in the middle, and I just started sitting next to Eric, and the teacher didn't even care. And I'm just like, okay, well, I guess that's that. And then eventually he changed our seats, to the point where he actually changed the assigned seats to where I was supposed to actually sit next to Eric. And then me and him just looked at each other after seeing that, and we're like, well, dang it, we're not breaking the rules anymore. It doesn't feel as good now. And I remember we used to he had me do the Joe Swanson impression just to fucking mess with the subs and shit.
Yeah, he'd take it as Joe Swanson, like, here.
Peter, I'm a
here.
Joe Swanson. I'm a cop, pretty good cop.
Pretty good cop.
I'm a pretty good cop.
Dude, honestly, this year's been probably like one of the best school years of all time.
Yeah.
Especially like right after the worst school year of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's just-
definitely enjoyed our English class.
Our English
Yeah.
class is
Our-
one
our-
of my
our
favorites.
Our English class is gonna.
Our
go down
teacher
in
for English
history.
class is also one of my favorite teachers.
Yeah.
Just
That's what
just
made,
based on her
speaking
ability
of-
to put up with our bullshit.
Yeah.
Guys, our
By the way,
our
Johnny's
guest is
been
bored.
frozen
Our guest
like
is
the
bored.
past 8 minutes.
Our guest is bored, Johnny.
Somebody called.
Oh, that's why
Called me
you.
and I had to.
On my screen, you were just standing there like,
Yeah, I was telling him.
yeah, I didn't know. I just completely we went on a fucking
Sorry.
rant and shit. You're just here.
No,
Sorry about
that's
that.
what the podcast is.
Yeah, but fucking we don't
Supposed to talk
intend
about
to.
stuff.
We don't intend to leave anyone out. You know.
Mhm.
Continue.
So
I
are you,
can't disclose, huh?
so Johnny, are you playing video games still at all?
Tiny bit. I have a Switch, so that's killing my vibe. Should've never sold my PS4.
Y'all want to know the Johnny story? with
Oh
the
my
Nintendo Switch?
gosh, he already knows.
Here, Ryan. Here's a new one for you. Parker and Johnny know this one, obviously.
Yeah, well,
This
obviously
dude
Johnny
sold
knows.
his PS4 to buy the PS5, but they only gave him $90, so he bought a Nintendo Switch.
How'd you even buy a Switch for 90? Aren't they like
They only gave you. They
200,
only gave
It
you,
was like refurbished.
they only gave you 90. Bro, I sold a broken ass.
I gave him the new 2K too.
I sold a broken ass PlayStation 4 with like an extra controller for like $200, bro. It was old as hell.
If I'm
Where'd
the
you
type of
sell it?
person-
Broken. We just sold it on like Amazon or eBay or something.
if I'm
Oh,
the type
that's
of
why.
person to sell a
And you
fucking
probably got like one of those YouTubers that buy broken PS4s and fix them or something. That's where you probably got it from.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
If I was the type
But,
of
like,
person to sell a console, I'd be the type of person to fucking pull this on the buyer. I'd just fucking give them like I'd sell a PlayStation and I'd give them an Xbox controller with it.
Why you're a troll? That's you. I'd be so heated if I got that.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, he thinks he's funny.
Yeah.
So Johnny, you said you were gonna play some Fortnite before I got you on this cast on the pod. You know, you've been playing a little bit of Fortnite. What do you think of the game right now?
I haven't been playing like that, but from what I see, it's fun. But
It's alright.
I just
mean,
want the.
I got Ryan addicted to Fortnite now.
I don't really play it as much.
Did
Yeah,
I
I
heard
mean,
they were
hey.
gonna add lightsabers back? Is that
Oh, never
true?
mind. All right, guys, the new season comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but the
Yeah.
game I have been addicted to recently is Elden Ring, bro. Like that game is just taking up my life.
I haven't seen anything or played anything from Elden Ring.
Dude, it is
I haven't
just so
either.
addicting. You know the game Skyrim?
Yeah,
It's basically Skyrim and Dark
Yeah,
Souls.
it looks like Skyrim.
It's like,
I bought
Combined.
Skyrim and then I died and then I threw it away.
dude, you would not like Elden Ring then.
That brings me
Because
back
the
to the
easy-
days when I would play all the fucking Lego games, right? Fucking there was one level for the second game, I think. There's fucking
What Lego
Lego
game?
Marvel Heroes. There's 1 and 2. And
Nah,
there was
bro.
one level I had the second one. And fucking there was one I was as Captain America that I couldn't figure out, so I got pissed off. And I just fucking switched fucking back to Halo.
Dude,
I
only
are you guys gonna play that new Lego Star Wars game?
There's a new
not.
one?
There's a new one coming out. It's got all of them. Johnny's
I've-
surprised about something. What's he got up his sleeve?
I've never played a Lego game in
It
like
is.
literally years.
I just remembered. Sorry, continue. I'm good. I don't got any. It's the end of the quarter. I ain't gotta do nothing.
Okay.
Dude, I used to love Lego games. I remember on my 9th or 10th birthday, I got from my aunt Lego Indiana Jones, and it was one of my favorite games of all time. And my sister, for my birthday, got an iPod.
Have we like played 5 Lego games? Have we all played like 5 Lego games?
I
Played tons, dude.
I played an Indiana Jones one. I played a Harry Potter one.
Mine were all DS games.
We should all rank our top 5 or top 3 Lego games.
I don't think I've played that
I've
many.
played
really.
I didn't
Lego
play that
Batman. I've played Lego
Played Lego.
Marvel. I've played
Once I
Harry
played
Potter,
Lego Batman, I
Indiana
never played anything
Jones,
else.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I played that one too.
I think there was one more. I don't remember.
I played Pirates of the Caribbean on DS. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, I gotta go for my list. I gotta go Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, and then one of the Star Wars ones.
Oh
I gotta
yeah,
go
Star
Lego
Wars.
Batman 2 as the best Lego game. Then Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and then Lego Marvel Superheroes, the first one.
Are we ranking this out of the ones we've played?
Yes.
All right, so first is Lego Marvel, then Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which Star Wars? Because there's like 3 Star Wars games.
I don't remember which one it was.
There's the Complete Saga, there's the Clone Wars, and then there's the Episode 7 one.
I think it was
Honestly,
the Clone Wars.
Yeah, the Clone Wars
But
is really
Marvel, Star Wars, Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter.
Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga was the best Lego game, but this new one coming out has all the games. So I don't care that I'm 16 years old. I'm buying it.
I have not played a Lego game in literally fucking like 6-7 years, dude.
I just bought the second Lego Marvel one. I haven't touched it yet, but it was like cheap.
I got my
the
hands-
PlayStation store.
I got my
'Cause it
hands
was
on the
this bad.
disc years ago.
Yeah.
I actually bought it for the PlayStation. I still have it somewhere. I can fucking do a playthrough.
good.
I'm gonna stream that.
I
Now
can
have a Lego Star Wars: The
stream
Complete
Lego
Saga. It's got
Marvel
one.
too.
You guys ever had a Nintendo Wii as a kid?
I did.
No,
I did.
but
My
I had a
first game-
friend who did. Who I went
My
over.
first game that I played was Ben 10. I can't remember the full name of the game. I think it was called like Galaxy something, I thought.
The first game for the Wii that I played was Modern Warfare 3 for the Wii. And I had that like gun that came with some Wiis or something. And then I had the nunchucks, and I would play it with my dad all the time.
I played Black Ops 1 on the Wii. That was
And that-
fun.
That was
One time when you go on Black Ops 1, there's no Wii accounts. Obviously, you don't have a WSN, like a PSN or something, right? So you would go on Black Ops 1 and you would create your own Black Ops 1 account, and it's just you just make your name and then you play on that character. You level up your guy. So one time I decided I wanted to be Ali A that day. So I was Ali A. I made an Ali A account because this is back when Ali A was actually a good YouTuber that was actually really good at Call of Duty. And I met a guy that happened to be named Syndicate, and he was like, "Yo, hey Ali A, did you go to Comic-Con or whatever it was? I can't remember. It was some like gamer event, not Comic-Con because that's not a gamer event,
VidCon.
or kind of VidCon or something like that." And I was like, no, I couldn't go because my aunt died.
Bro, imagine this person was actually like friends with fucking the real Ali, and he just texts him and is like, "Hey, sorry about your loss, bro. I can't you know, she always made the best cookies, you know." Fucking
Yeah, because that's the first thing you gotta expect. I'd expect Syndicate to be on the Wii version of Black Ops 1 in 2015 or 14, whatever it was. Nah, it had to be like 2012.
2012.
That's the year before I got my PS3. I got my PS3 as an early Christmas gift in 2013, around September. And I remember because I got Black Ops 2 as a gift because we used to hold like teacher conferences, right, every like September, and you pretty much have to go to them back in elementary school. And if I went and I got a good report, my dad was gonna buy me Black Ops 2, and I got Black Ops 2. So yeah, that was probably like I think Black Ops 2 might be my favorite video game of all time.
Yeah.
What was your guys'
Like if we're
first?
talking like in its prime, okay, not it. If we're talking about every game in its prime, Fortnite's the best. I had the most fun with Fortnite. Then then Destiny 1, and then Black Ops 2. Those are my 3 favorite games of all time for sure.
What was your question, Ryan?
What was your guys' first like online game, like with multiple people, like in a server, like?
I actually used to play Black Ops 1 Wii with bots, and then because my parents didn't want me playing public matches, and then I just didn't listen to them, and I started playing public matches.
Mine's kind of weird because I used to play on the Xbox 360 all the time, but I never got Xbox Live for it.
Actually keep going.
Until one of my birthdays, I got a game as well as an Xbox One, and the game was Ghostbusters for the Xbox One, and it was a title release game, and I got Xbox Live for that, and it took me forever to get in a lobby with like a bunch of people, but I still remember playing that game and having a ton of fun with just random people.
Did you guys ever play Skylanders?
Yeah, I love Skylanders.
On the Wii.
I can't remember. Yeah, I played it on the Wii too. You used to have that like big little port thing, and you'd plug it in. I might still have it.
Remember those characters, the little like fucking platform that you'd have to plug in, and then you put like you had these collectible characters that you place down on them.
I had the one where you can like take them apart and like mix them together into great.
That was Swappers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really play a lot of online games back in the day. I was obsessed with like fucking Rockstar. There was one game in particular that I always played on the 360. It was called Los Angeles Midnight Club.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, he still has them.
Oh, I found one of the Swap Force ones, but I think I lost the top for this one.
Yeah.
But I used to play this game, Los Angeles Midnight Club, and I beat the game like 5 times over.
I used to play online computer games all the time though. Like there was this one I used to play. It was like a knockoff. It was like a knockoff of Roblox. I think it was called like Brick Force or some shit.
A knockoff of Roblox. Great.
Yeah,
we lost our guest.
All the time.
Our guest.
Oh yeah.
What happens when you combine 2 bottoms? I wonder.
Oh my gosh.
I used to try that all the time.
I remember. I think this guy was my favorite. I can't remember this dude's name.
I think mine.
He looks
I don't
like
remember.
a Gemini. I don't know.
Bro.
Yeah, I had a nice little handful.
My favorite was probably the lava guy or the octopus guy.
The lava guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an octopus guy who like?
There was like
Isn't he
there was like
blue?
Yeah,
This guy. This is
I
his
think-
bottom, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah, I remember
don't
that
have the
guy.
top anymore.
Wait, what is that? Is that Skylanders?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about Skylanders, Chucky.
Dang, I don't know where mine went.
Yeah, I don't even know where my.
I never had these.
I
I
like
only
Fox.
played Skylanders because one of my
I
friends
remember.
had a Wii that I used to go over and
Remember
play all
one
the time.
time? This was like
I played on the
6th
Xbox
grade.
360. I didn't.
This was back in 6th grade. I traded Pokemon cards for Skylanders.
Oh my gosh, I used to
I
play
remember.
Pokemon cards. Oh
I think I
my
won that
gosh,
trade. I mean, we're talking about like these are like $12 a pop.
dude! I used to fucking collect Pokemon cards like there was no tomorrow, and I had a ton of good ones. But I remember freaking out in like 6th grade because I used to keep all of them in one place and I used to bring them around, right? And
found the
someone
lava guy.
stole all my good ones.
Dude, I stole a Zekrom EX from some kid at my school, and I still have it.
I have my old ones. I have the ones that are not good, but fucking. Oh yeah.
Dude, oh yeah, we just did a Pokemon
Charizard
card
EX.
unboxing.
Who's this? Marshadow GX.
I don't know where my collection.
Ninetales GX. Darkrai GX.
I'm finna get mine.
Yeah, we just recently
There was
did a Pokemon
And
card
here's Ultimate
unboxing.
Humongosaur.
I just want to point out real quick, Eric. This has to deal. This deals with you like head on. So I used to play this Pokemon game, and my starter Pokemon that I would always try to get was fucking Litten. And it always made me think of you, like, oh my gosh, it's Eric's last name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I like that guy too.
If that's what that cat's name is, let me look it up.
I still got this from back when it was cool.
What, Black Ops 4?
Yeah.
Black Ops 4 was never cool.
No, but like when there was like a week period when it was cool. The first week it came out.
This thing right here.
Yeah, dude, I freaked out when I saw that for the first time. I got that card for Christmas.
You guys remember Beyblades?
Yes, I used to collect those, but I don't anymore.
I remember the name, but I don't remember what they were.
I had
They
one.
were like,
I never had one.
Like, they were like these like things that you could spin around and they would fight other.
Oh
things.
yeah, Let It Rip or whatever.
I had
Yeah.
this one that looked awesome, but the way I made it, it was like I had my own custom parts and everything for that. But the way I made it, it was tall to the point where it didn't hit. Like when I tried to fight someone, it didn't hit the metal like ring part, so it would always lose. And I'm like, fuck.
Do you remember that like
fidget spinners?
Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I used to have a ton of those. I have no idea where they went though.
I
You guys
wanted
collect
one.
them all?
And I actually think I still
I
have
collected
one.
tons.
I got
I
like
had
8.
really cool ones,
I had a glass one.
bro.
Here's Upchuck.
What the fuck? Why does that remind me of a Diglett?
Well, it's a fucking it's the Ben 10 guy, and we got Batman here.
That's not a
So,
guy.
Are you just showing off?
Probably get wrapping this up, huh?
Yeah, it's been a
probably.
while.
It has been a while. We're looking at like the 80-minute mark now.
No.
Yeah. Do you have any final remarks, Johnny?
You don't want
I
to
feel like he really was. I feel like he was really engaging in this podcast until the second half. After we just stopped talking to him. Fuck, I feel so bad.
It's all good. It's all good. No, I ain't nothing crazy, man. I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
You were a good.
We'll try
really
to do this again sometime.
I'm definitely gonna be watching more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Good to
sir.
hear.
Thank you. All right,
For sure. For sure.
Johnny, you can head out now if you want.
All right.
Yeah, we
See
got
y'all.
to do the outro.
Yes.
All right, see ya.
Nice having you, man. See you.
All right.
Thank God. Nah, I'm playing.
What the fuck, you dick?
I'm playing.
All right. Who's doing the outro? Ryan has to do
Ryan,
the
do
end.
it.
How do I gotta?
You did the
All
intro.
right. All right, that about wraps it up for this episode, Uproar Podcasters. We'll see you in the next one.
Podcasters? All right.
Podcaster? Should I just do the outro?
No, that's the outro now. That's the
No.
outro.
No.
You leave the call first. No, you leave the call first. I'm not leaving. That's the outro. You leave.
No.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Whatever.
If he leaves, then it's over. They're not going to see you.
No, because if we leave, then he's just gonna do the outro on his own. I've seen the podcast.
Okay, but here's
Get
the
out.
thing. Here's the thing. I have this own like way of doing the outro, so I'm like, all right, that about concludes this episode. Thank you all so much for tuning. No, I'm just showing my like I'm coming up with this. All right. So thank you everybody so much for watching this episode of Uproar Podcast. Turn on that notifications bell so you never miss a future episode, and hit that sweet subscribe. No, I don't say hit that sweet. That's on my main. Stop. What are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a future episode. Bye-bye. Something like that. I don't know.
All right, Ryan. Now you
Oh
do
my
exactly
gosh.
that. Now, Ryan, you do exactly that, but you have to look directly into the camera.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he said.
Just say something sweet.
And mention the notifications bell.
And the subscribe button. And like. All
Yeah.
that.
Other uproars. Have you hit that bell button? What about that Fred subscribe? Are you alone?
Are you looking for hot singles in your area? That was another random thought that just came to mind. Do you know this game called Quiplash?
No.
It's a game where there's like a certain quote or like a saying, and you have to insert whatever is the funniest answer possible. The quote was what you typically see in your spam email box. And by the way, I was playing with my parents and Austin, right? And my parents were there, and I put fucking horny MILFs in your area. And then my dad just started dying, and I'm like, I feel so accomplished. My man. What?
Basically, Cards Against Humanity.
Basic.
You
don't have to have like an inappropriate answer, but I did. It was fucking funny, dude.
Alright. Bye.
Alright,
Parker,
bye.
Parker,
I guess we already did the outro. Alright, bye.
Parker, get out.
Wait, Ryan, do the intro and then Parker end the record or outro and then you end the recording.
I already did
Do it again. Do it again.
We just talked
No,
like
not
that.
do it.
Do it again. Get up. That means I'm gonna
I'll
get
do
to
it.
do it. Oh, alright. Do it.
Alright, Uproar podcasters. It's me, Eric the Red, getting ready to sign out, and MC Glaze is also getting ready to sign out. Hit that like that juicy, that red meat looking
What the
like
fuck?
button and the subscribe button.
Red
too,
meat?
bro. It's so
The only
good.
button that's red
Like,
is the subscribe button.
cut it and then just and take a fucking bite of a fat fucking cheeseburger. You want to hit that, and then when you're done, you gotta finish off with the French fries and hit that notification button. Then wash it down with a nice soda, and the soda in this instance is going to be sharing it to all your friends and your family. All right, it's been an honor having me on and having Parker on. We like doing the podcast around here. We like doing the podcast. I don't think Johnny liked it that much.
No, I don't think you liked it that much.
Nah, and yeah, but we like it. We like doing the podcast. All right, that's another Saturday. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, turn on the notifications. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
All right, peace.
I'm not hanging up. I'm just gonna walk away. All right?
All right, you just walk away. Peace.